Love and support to the channel, as well as anyone new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, as well as hit that notification. You already know, notification gang. Let's get it.
No, it's levels to it. You and I know, bitch. Be humble. Hold up, bitch. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble.
What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy 3 We're back with another video. I want to talk about this Kawhi Leonard situation, everything with Zaza and his whole injury, what happened yesterday. They blew a 25-point lead. This game was, honestly, I'm not saying I'm a fan of the Spurs or a fan of the Warriors, but this series, by the way, just to point out, I was most excited for, other than the Celtics and Wizards game, because the Celtics and Wizards game has been super intense. But this game I was looking forward to as well, because I figured even with Kawhi on the team and even though Parker is out, this was still going to be an intensive matchup. So I was looking so much forward to this until that injury yesterday, that we all feel like that's it. It's kind of over for the Spurs. They might get a win if they're lucky, but if Kawhi does not play, they're pretty much fucked. This game was basically stolen from them. I'm not gonna lie, and that was because of the injury, whether you guys want to believe it or not. You know, I've been on social media, different videos, been watching other people's opinion, listened to a lot of different people. It seems like the majority agrees that Zaza should be punished for this. There should be some sort of punishment. And I think when Popovich gave examples of Zaza's career and his history with hurting players or attempting to hurt players, there should be something done to prevent this type of shit from happening, because there are key players in the NBA that we can call trash. There's players that we be like, man, fuck out of here. But they be those key players on the team that may be getting away with these fucking crooked, dirty ass moves. Now, do I believe Zaza did that on purpose? This is what I think. I feel like Zaza already had the intentions to try to just jump into him, possibly. Whether or not that was inappropriate, he landed in the right spot and hit him right in the ankle. Now, some people could say, listen, it wasn't intentional. Oh, no, you know, he don't normally stick players like that in the perimeter. It doesn't matter. There should be at least something done. Something should be done to prevent this type of shit, because even though Zaza is definitely not the first player to ever be dirty, he ain't the first dirty player in the NBA, he's definitely not going to be the last player. There's a bunch of dirty ass players, and I feel like there's coaches that know that of their players. There's coaches that accept that about some of their players, and it also shocks me that Popovich is going in on this, because even some of his fucking players are dirty too. You have a clip of Manu Ginobili trying to fucking step on the ankle twice, attempting on Draymond Green. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me that this nigga's legs need to be that much far apart from each other to try to grab a rebound. No, he was definitely trying to step on the ankle of Draymond Green. So for him to complain about that and is not aware, it's weird for me to believe. It's hard for me to believe that he's not aware that some of his players aren't as dirty as Zaza or most people in the NBA. It's kind of confusing. There are definitely players that are dirty in the NBA, and I feel like there should be some sort of rule or penalty or something done to prevent this shit. Now, I feel like there are some shit done for it to prevent this, but it's not working, unfortunately. You see, the NBA doesn't agree. The NBA ain't doing shit about it, but something has to be done, because this shit is gonna basically, the Spurs, that's it. To be honest with you, fuck all this. The Spurs just lost the series. I don't care what anybody says. If Kawhi does not play, I don't feel like he has a chance. That's just me. Kawhi is a big part of that team. They blew a 25-point lead once Kawhi left the court for the remainder of the game. They need Kawhi Leonard. They need Kawhi. Kawhi's a threat. Him by himself, one of the best two-way players. A threat to Golden State. They blew a 25-point lead. He was already injury prone. We knew of this. We knew he wasn't going to be out here trying to slam it on motherfuckers in there. Obviously, we don't want that shit to happen again. We don't want him getting hurt again. But he was still cooking that game. And for this to happen, oh yeah, Warriors definitely stole this shit. This is it. They're about to sweep the Spurs. Spurs might get one dub. I mean, I'm not trying to rule this out and say that Kawhi's not going to play at all. There's chances that he might, but still, now you got to be even more careful because of shit like this. And I mean, there's people defending Zaza, but at the end of the day, this type of shit happens too much to not believe that this was intentional. I don't care. The fact that even his history shows that he tried to lock arms with Kawhi. He tried to elbow Patty Mills. And then Popovich also brings up the fact of asking your own player, West. You done it to him too. He'll tell you if you're a dirty player. So there's a lot of shit that backs up this, you know, his statement. So it's hard to believe that Zaza did not do this on purpose. And the fact that the league ain't gonna do shit about it, I'm not saying here at the end of it, it's not gonna get this man healthy, obviously. But there needs to be something done, because this is the type of shit that's been going on for years. Once again, we understand the sport now. I mean, we can debate saying that it's more physical now and more contact now, but if you think about it, it really isn't. There's so many fucking foul calls. There's so many different calls that there's not that much physicality in basketball as it used to be years ago. Compared to years ago to now, it's not as physical and there's not as much contact now because you get called for everything. But somehow some of these dirty ass players get away with this type of shit, and these refs don't fucking see it. So yeah, it is what it is. But hopefully something is done. As of right now, nothing. The NBA is like, no, fuck that. But this is what I gotta say. You guys could drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe, like. I'm also gonna be live streaming Injustice 2. The link to that will be in the description below. If you want to go ahead, click that, bookmark it, wait till 12 midnight. I will be doing the story mode. You guys can come and chill with your boy. And I'm out of here, man. It's your boy 3MG. Peace.
I told you, the weather's cold, we're getting older. Things even change when it gets colder. But we'll move on just like I'm always. I know you miss the sun and skies on the summer. Those were the days we stayed.